What's good, Black Star Podcast? This is your boy Jared. Guys, we're going to need to talk about this situation that's going on with Michael B. Jordan again. I'm going to be addressing some things about being corny and about being a driven man in today's society. But I want to point out one undisputable fact is that Michael B. Jordan, he handled himself well during that interview with L'Oreal, or well, not L'Oreal, L'Oreal. I guess that's how you say her fucking name. I don't fucking know. It's weird, but he did handle himself perfectly in that situation. A lot better than what I would have handled it. But we're going to be talking about the conversation between corny and driven. Now, a lot of men that are driven towards success are being called corny. And I don't know for what reason, because usually the corny guys are the ones that usually win in the end. But I digress on that. But it's always when a black man specifically, starts dating outside of his race and start dating non-black women, it's always a problem, because when that man dates outside of his race, that man becomes successful, then everybody want to hop on the bandwagon of talking about like, why didn't he marry a black woman? But we've seen what happened with Lori Harvey and between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. So that's what happens. So I'm going to start addressing the situation, the corny shit that a lot of people call it. A lot of people, specifically women, say men are corny. The corny guys are the ones that are the responsible ones in society. See, what happens is a lot of chicks, they start dating these thug, irresponsible type of guys. They give them excitement. And they believe that life is about excitement instead of life being about survivability and also about building and becoming successful. So what a lot of these women will do is they will go out and date the Pookie and Ray Ray class, and then they get mad when those Pookie and Ray Ray class don't marry them or get them pregnant, or they don't become successful and they are at the bottom still. That's what happens when you go for excitement instead of a corny, responsible guy. So let's address the corny part. Being corny, brothers, specifically men my age or younger, it's okay to be corny. Reason being is because typically if you're a corny guy, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna have fucking kids. You're going to be responsible, and you're going to be on your way to success and wealth. It's okay to be corny. See, what happens is women see a Michael B. Jordan in high school, and they try to roast the shit out of him. And then when he becomes the quote-unquote sexiest man on the planet, on Earth, they start looking back and saying, oh, I know this man, try to get clout off your name. Especially with the situation with L'Oreal. She's trying to get clout off of this man's name because she quote-unquote knows him, and Michael B. Jordan called the shit out. Now, for the guys out there saying that Michael B. Jordan is a beta for responding to it, no, he's not a beta, because let's take it back to this. This woman insulted Michael B. Jordan in 2021 by not coming to his defense when her co-star called him a corny man. Now, I guess nowadays corny means something completely different, but when I was in high school, which was not long ago, corny meant you were lame, you were unattractive to women. And I'm pretty sure that's what it still means now. Being called corny is now, I guess, being the nerd, or I say the Steve Urkel, is now quote unquote looked at as being lame and being lame and corny. But after success, that corny guy becomes the sexiest man on earth, I should say. And then these women start hopping on the bandwagon, talk about, oh, I know him, or I want to be with him. Ladies, what you have to do is you have to realize that you have to catch these guys when they're at their starting point. Because you trying to get these guys when they're at the finish line, you're gonna lose big time. Reason being is because you just sat there waiting for this man to just hit his peak, and that man sees you for who you are. A lot of ladies do that shit. And quite frankly, a lot of ladies are trash for doing that shit because A, you do that shit, then you get mad when that man marries a black woman. And then also, you ladies have to start teaching the younger women of our community to look at these guys as valuable instead of looking at these guys as lame or unresponsible or not unresponsible. Looking at these guys as boring. See, what happens is a lot of ladies go after the exciting guys, and then after a while, after those exciting guys hit their peak, which is in their early 20s, they start to die down because they didn't prioritize success and building over having fun and being a fun guy. That's what happens. Honestly, I was never the socially attuned guy. I've never been the guy that's been in the spotlight. I've never been popular with people like that. I've never been like that. I've always been labeled as lame. So I'm speaking from experience. Now that I'm building my own success, I'm starting to see a lot more people starting to, try to reconnect with me and stuff. Which is ironic as fuck, but still. And I'm only in my 20s. I'm only 24. And I'm saying shit. Guys, it's okay to be corny. Because I can tell you one thing. You being corny is gonna eliminate, like a lot of people are saying, you being corny is gonna eliminate the bad eggs out of the basket. You being corny, not boring, driven to success, that's gonna eliminate a lot of the bad apples out of your basket. It's gonna eliminate a lot of bad apples out of your view, and you're only gonna see the best. And quite frankly, ladies, this is on you. See, you choosing that Pookie and Ray Ray type of class of guy, and you specifically going after those guys, you automatically become unqualified. You become unqualified to even date and to become that man's the prize to that man. Because let's take it like this. You date that Pookie and Ray Ray class, and you date that class that doesn't want to achieve anything, and then you get the small percentage of men, the good men, that are out here building themselves up and going out here and developing themselves and becoming successful. You take those small percentage of men and you automatically throw them into the corny class, and then when those men become successful, your eyes are open because you've actually dealt with so many damn Pookie and Ray Ray classes and lame class, which are the true lames. You look at those valuable men as, oh, they should take me at my worst. When you didn't give them your best. And quite frankly, that's wrong, because you expect men to just forget everything. And like a lot of men are saying, especially on YouTube, men have a very long memory. See, I remember when I was back in high school, And when I was back in high school, a lot of chicks would go after the basketball players and the football players. Some of them got pregnant by these guys. And looking at them now, I'm really glad I never touched them or dated them. That's the truth. I'm glad I never dated them. I'm glad I never touched them. Because looking at those women now, they got kids by these guys, and these guys ain't shit. These guys play football, and they're not even in the league. They're not even really successful. And quite honestly, they chose that man. They regardless of what they say, they chose that man to date and to get pregnant by. Gave the highest honor that you could give anybody in the world, and that is their womb. Not only did they give them their womb, they gave them a kid, a child. I don't know what to say. I know for me, I couldn't do it, because seeing that, I'm just like, wow. But guys, but ladies, what the fuck are you two dumbasses doing? Oh, really? But ladies, you have to understand that your youth is your most valuable asset. Your loyalty to a man that's may not be the best, may not be at his peak right now, may not be at his stride, but he's building. He's got a plan. Those are going to be the guys that's going to take you somewhere nice later years. Stop wanting everything stop wanting all the prizes in your youth instead of cherishing and building with that man. Because I can tell you one thing. You building with that man's going to remain loyal to you. But you coming in after that man's already built something, he's going to automatically see you as just somebody just trying to get a come up. And that's for a man that's actually successful. I'm not talking about these guys that's automatically out here talking about, I just want to get, these women are using. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about a guy that's actually built himself up. Those are the guys I'm talking about. But anyways, like, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast at Spotify.com. I will see you guys on the flip side, and thank you guys for watching this channel, and thank you guys for supporting. I will see you guys later, and I will see you on the flip side. Thank you guys. Bye.